Hey guys, it's Adam from Airsofters for Christ, and today I'm going to go over some gun safety videos so that you can make sure you don't hurt yourself or someone else while you're airsofting. Alright guys, the first safety tip we're going to go over is the master grip. Now the master grip consists of two things, having your finger off the trigger and having safety on. So let's start with safety. So you always need to have safety on when you're, say, walking around the airsoft field, going in and out of the bathroom, or walking around your house. So safety, it'll usually have a white, it'll have a switch, and then it'll usually be white, black, or gray on one side, and then when you flip it over to the firing side, it'll be red. It'll always be red or orange because red means dead. Okay, so now let's move on to the finger off the trigger. Now guys, you always need to have your finger off the trigger until you are ready to fire. So, say I'm aiming at something right now. I have my finger off the trigger, see? And then once I get my sights on it and I know I want to shoot it, then I put my finger on, breathe in, breathe out, and then hold. But remember, you always have your finger off the trigger until you're ready to fire. So the second safety tip we're going to go over today is sweeping. Now sweeping is basically where you take your gun and you wave it all over the place. So I'm going to call my friend Josh, team coordinator. And so now pretend me and Josh are around a corner, okay? And I peep over, and then I shoot the enemy guy. Now sweeping would be after I shoot the guy, I'll go, Josh, look! And then I would end up shooting Josh possibly, because not only was I sweeping, but I wasn't having master control, and my finger was still on the trigger, and the gun was still on red. So remember guys, always have your safety on when you don't mean to shoot. Always have your finger off the trigger until your sights are on your target, and never sweep because you can end up friendly firing your buddy, like I did, Josh. So the third safety tip we're going to go over today is how to properly hand someone a gun. So say I got this new pistol, and I want to hand it to my friend. Well, to make sure I don't accidentally shoot him while I hand it to him, or to make sure he doesn't accidentally shoot me when he gets it, I'm going to unload the gun. So first step is to chamber it and lock it. See, so that it's not ready to fire. Then you pull the magazine out. Now there's no possible way the gun could fire, so it's safe to hand to somebody. So guys, remember, whenever you hand somebody a gun, chamber, pull out the magazine, and then hand it to them, so you don't end up getting shot, or you don't end up shooting them. So the fourth safety tip.
Hey Adam, check out my new gun.
Alright guys, this is a perfect fourth safety tip. Josh just handed me his new gun, but he handed it to me wrong, right? You're supposed to hand it to somebody chambered with the mag out. But Josh handed it to me completely solid, so it may be loaded. Now to make sure I don't shoot myself or somebody else, I need to check for myself. So the fifth safety tip we're going to go over today is always having your gun downrange. So say I'm at a shooting range and I'm shooting down at my targets, right? Well, you have your gun, shooting, and you get a bullseye. So what you do is instead of sweeping like we were taught not to do before, you just set your gun down on the table and then tell all your friends what you got. Or in another instance, say you're out of ammo. What you do is you keep your gun downrange still, you pull the magazine out, set the gun down on the table, then reload, then put your magazines back in, cock it, and then start firing again. So guys, remember, no matter what, always keep your gun downrange. Don't sweep, because you could end up shooting somebody else. The sixth safety tip we're going to go over today is always having your mask and goggles on when you're on the airsoft field. So when you're on the airsoft field, sometimes your goggles get a little foggy. Now what you never want to do is go like this, take your shirt, wipe them off, and then put them back on. In that time frame, you could get shot in the eye. So what you do is you have a little rag right here with you, which I don't have right now. But when you have that little rag on, then you're able to just, you have your goggles, right? And you take your little rag and you pull your goggles out a little bit and you just wipe like that. So then the goggles are still shielding your eyes. And then you're able to just wipe off and go like that. Now the thing about the mask. Now you always need to have this on. It's actually the law unless you're 18 or over. But the reason they make you wear these is so you don't get your teeth shot out. Now, when you're on the field, say you have a paintball mask, you never lift it up like that to wipe your goggles. You still, like I taught you, pull it out, use your wipe rag, and go like that. And with this mask, you would just pull your goggles out, wipe, and go like that. So that way you don't get your teeth shot out or your eyes when you're airsofting. Next safety tip is going to be having magazines out and barrel plugs on when coming off the airsoft field. So say I just finished my round at, say, SC Village. Now, I'm walking off the field, so first thing I need to do is take my magazine out. Now, put that in my pocket, and then what I do is I take my barrel plug and I put that on my gun. So I put it on, and then you have a little strap coming on the back here. And this ensures that you won't shoot anybody when you're out of the park, because out of the park people don't have any protection on. So for pretty much the whole video we've been using this pistol. Now with a pistol you really can't have a barrel plug. So what you would do is you would have a holster. So this is my holster right here. So coming off the airsoft field, what you do is you take your magazine out, put your gun inside your holster, and the magazine inside the mag holder. And that basically qualifies for safety.